What's going on, guys? It's MitchCactus here, back with another Forza 2004 video, and today's video is going to be talking about the actual top 5 best cars under the price of 1 million credits. This car will not only be covering the actual speed of the cars, but also their effectiveness when it comes to a multitude of factors, when it comes to maybe their rally or dirt racing ability, their slash cross country, their road racing ability, and overall competitiveness when it comes to using them potentially in 1 versus 1 co-op, PvP, or essentially ranked racing, guys. So I'm going to be showing using these cars, or going through a multiple of specific factors that has actually come through this judgment process in order for me to come to a conclusion as to how I formulated my 5 best cars. Of course, this is my subjective opinion, although this subjective opinion is backed up by objective facts that have actually caused me to come to this specific conclusion. So there is some sort of evidence, and of course this is also based off of the meta, and the current meta suggests that these cars are some of the best you can get. And whether you have been playing the game for quite a while or since release, or you're new to the game, this will apply to all of those players. Just before I get started onto the video, guys, I'm just going to let you know, if you're looking for a good way to get credits, make sure to enter my giveaway right now that I'm doing for 100 million credits, partnered by U4N. And U4N, guys, at the site, U4N is at, if you notice the side of the video, there's a little U4N banner. U4N.com is the site which sells the cheapest Forza 2004 credits, and for each $1 you spend, you can get 11 million credits, and using code MITCH, you can get 5% off. So if you want to spend $5, you can get 55 million credits. Don't worry about having to grind Goliath or any of these races you've been doing, and get all the credits you want to buy every single car completely or extremely cheap. I've got a video on this site, if you guys want to check that out, in the description. It'll be titled U4N site video, showing how the site works and essentially a rundown of how to purchase the credits. Back to the giveaway. If you're looking to enter the $100 million credit giveaway, all you need to do is look in the description, and there will be a giveaway video and steps to enter. The steps to enter are very simple. Simply click on that video, or preferably after watching this one. Once you're on the video, just simply watch it, or I will just tell you what to do. Basically, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, like the giveaway video and this video. Hey guys, just before I get started on this video, I'm just going to let you know that my mate and I both have 2 separate Discords, and in both of these Discords we do a lot of community giveaways, community events, and I'd strongly recommend that you join. There will be a link to both of these Discords in the description. Which is a social media platform, which is how I can communicate with all of you. You can talk to me, ask me any questions or inquiries you have. Also come to me with potential sponsorship deals that you might have for me, or advertisements, anything that's related to me, guys. All my announcements, giveaways, community events, that's how you can do it. So join the Discord, and once you've done that and subscribed and liked, all you need to do is comment down on the video and your vote will be entered. And of course, make sure to add me on Xbox. My name's MitchCactus and my club is MCYT. So now I'm going to get started into the first car, and before I get that, I'm just going to do a little disclosure. So of course these cars are all under 1 million credits, and that means including the 1 million credit mark on itself, and this does not include auction house prices. So I know if you have 1 million credits to spend, you have a certain budget, you could go along and buy cars from the auction house around 1 million, but that makes it a lot more complex, and it's not very something that people can follow. The cars that I'm showing, there's a constant supply of them, there's an infinite supply, they have fixed prices, and there's nothing that will confuse anyone. So for example, I'm not going to go show a car that sometimes you can snipe for under 1 million. I'm just going to be straight up and just show you cars that are always going to be up for this fixed price. So that means 1 million and below 1 million, that's how it will. So guys, coming in 5th place, we actually have the Lamborghini Aventador 700-4 LP. And guys, this is probably quite an underrated car when it comes to actual specific performance. With a price of around 330,000 credits, this car not only has a lot of upgrade availability with a pretty cool body kit, in my opinion, an extra spoiler, but it also has an extremely quick acceleration to a pretty high speed of around 430 to 450 kilometers per hour, based off of how you actually individually tune it, or whether you download a good tune or not. So I like the Lamborghini Aventador Forza edition, which has one of the fastest accelerations, is one of the best drag cars in the game. This car has similar characteristics except minus the Forza edition, and the fact that it's very affordable. Combined, this actually is quite a good car to use whether you're trying to use it competitively or simply for free roam and recreational use. This is a very good car to pick for under 1 million, and is actually a third of a million when it comes to the gross price of it before you actually get started on upgrades. And the upgrades are reasonably expensive, less than 100k, but guys, this is definitely a good car for under 1 million, and I would recommend using this, and the body kit makes it look pretty aesthetically pleasing. Coming in at 4th place, we have the Toyota Baja truck, known as a 1993 number 1 T100 Baja truck. This truck is extremely good for cross-country and dirt race events, and it's one of the cars that is in the meta right now when it comes to ranked racing. If you're reasonably high level in ranked racing, you'd probably notice that basically most people who are entering S1 rally or cross-country / dirt racing events will be using this car with a very good tune. If you're worried that you're not good at tuning and you don't know how you'd be able to upgrade this car yourself or tune it yourself, so all you need to do is simply go ahead and download a tune on the actual tune community place. It's extremely easy to do, and hopefully when you're using this you won't need as many trees as me, guys. But other than that, it's a very good car. When it comes to the upgrade ability, there's actually not too many upgrades, which is bad if you want to make it aesthetically pleasing or cosmetically appealing. But when it comes to specifically saving credits on upgrades, it's very viable strategy, very viable car with very little upgrades. As I said, it costs around, I think, less than 50,000 in credit upgrades, and of course the car itself is 500,000 credits, so nowhere near a million. But even though it's nowhere near a million, it's equally as good as some cars that are over a million credits when it comes to its overall effectiveness. And only it is good in ranked racing. You can also use it in single player dirt or cross country races, and it is a very good car to use, guys. Now we're going to go on to the 3rd place car, which coming in at under a million credits is the known as the the Hoonigan 2016 Gymkhana 9 Ford Focus RS RX. Now this is actually not the rare car. There's a rare version of this car which can sell for up to 20 million credits. This is just available on the marketplace for under 500 or exactly 500,000 credits, well under a million. And as I said, as you can see, the top speed is not that good on this car, around 240 kilometers per hour, but that's not what it's used for. This is one of the best dirt racing cars in the game. And if you actually do have the privilege or the convenience of having the Fortune Island DLC, you'll actually know that in the longest dirt race game and dirt or rally race in the game, this is a car that a lot of people who are trying to go for the world record time have considered using, as it's extremely light, extremely easy to use, guys. A very simple car, and there's also a lot of tunes downloaded for it that you can use. When it comes to the overall upgradability of this car, it's quite simple. There are quite a few upgrades, but most of them would come with basically most cars, nothing out of the ordinary. And of course the design I'm using on this car does actually come with it. It's a pretty cool design to come with it, as this is one of the cars that is essentially based off of the professional rally cars, so it's something that you can use, and of course it is quite aesthetically pleasing when you look at all the designs that have on it. And coming into the 2nd place car, we actually have the Ferrari F12 TDF, the 2015 model. A lot better than the Ferrari F12, guys. It is far superior, and when you actually look at this car, it's quite an aesthetically pleasing car. But also with the design on this is not stock. This is a design that I downloaded from the community area. This is actually a very good car, specifically for people who are relatively new to the game. So when it comes to this car's value, I think it's around less than 500,000 credits. It's a very good car for people who are just getting started on the game, or actually are looking to collect some Ferraris, or actually competitively use them. This is a car that I quite frequently use in S2 998 class for ranked races, and of course the tune that allows you to get to S2 998 rating is actually a very effective car. You can get it to X class voluntarily if you want to upgrade it completely max, but I'd recommend it's a bit more effective at S2 class, where you can compete against other people using it. Its turning and handling skills is very good, alongside with its acceleration and top speed is quite good for a car at this cost and this level of level of car with this amount of upgrades on it. The upgradability is quite simple. Going on to the best car, guys, for under a million or a million credits is the McLaren Senna, and this car, of course, is exactly a million credits. Every single person who pre-ordered Forza Horizon 4 will get this for free. It was even in the Forzathon shop at one stage for, I believe, 400 Forzathon points, if not less. It's a very cool car, guys. As you can know, if you have any experience with playing Forza games, you know that the car that is the front title of the game is always going to be extremely overpowered. And that's it, guys. Forza, obviously, were endorsed by McLaren in some ways. McLaren Senna is the front car of the game, the title car, and it actually backs it up when it comes to performance. When it comes to handling, this car has a stupid amount of downforce, and it is extremely agile when it comes to turning. If you look at my car on the screen now, it's not that good. That's because it's this is a stock McLaren Senna rating around S2 970. If you want to see how it can do in Goliath, just simply download a tune or tune it up yourself. Easily get under 7 minutes or easily under 8 minutes when it comes to your overall time. But that's going to be about this, guys. I hope you did see these 5 best cars under 1 million credits. Guys, now that you've actually seen those top 5 cars, I hope you do appreciate those cars, as they're very good, not only for competitiveness but also for the aesthetic parts of it, although that was minor into the addition of them. But also just got to appreciate that these cars are extremely good, not only for the price, the cost effectiveness, but also the competitiveness. And of course I added in the Toyota Baja truck just to add some mix when it comes to cross country and dirt racing, just so doesn't only restrict it to the people who love or like road racing. So I hope you did enjoy this video. This of course was my subjective opinion about these cars, set up with some objective facts, and of course just a disclaimer about the Ferrari F12 TDF. That car is specifically good for people who are relatively new to the game, as it's very good handling. It's extremely good in S2 class when it comes to ranked racing, as I stated, but it's specifically good for people who are relatively new to the game and using that as their primary car. People who have been playing for a while would just probably tend to use a Mosler or Mosler, but it's still something that I thought I may as well add in the video, guys. So that's going to be about it for this video. Hope you did enjoy. As I said, make sure to enter the giveaway, and also make sure to use my code Mitch at uforend.com for 5% off. Join my Discord, add me on Xbox, and join my club MCYT. That's going to be about it for the video, guys. So thanks for watching. Make sure to comment any thoughts you have about the video.